Hey, how's it going? So it's me, and I am at my very first pre-screening live event of an early screener. I've gotten early screeners digitally in emails, but today is the first time that I've actually showed up to go see a movie that was an early advanced screening, and today it's for A Quiet Place Part 2, which has like a 93% on Tomato score or something like that. It's insane. It's brought to me by Allied Global Marketing in Philly, and it's really cool. I'm excited. It's a mall because I guess they had it like a sorry, a car drove by and I was really nervous. Like people think I was fucking weird. Um, Something you never get over as a YouTuber. But yeah, so I'm excited. I'm gonna walk around the mall. I got some time to kill. I got here early because I didn't know what it was gonna be like as far as traffic. I'd never been here before, so I always try to get there early, and I'm stoked. Let's go. So I just got out of Quiet Place 2, and wow, I mean, what can I even say about this movie? Cillian Murphy really fills that void that John Krasinski left. John Krasinski's in the beginning more than I thought he would have been. It took a real emotional gut punch that the first movie had, and they kind of just elaborated on that. And much like the first movie, this is a small chapter in what I think can be a very big franchise, a universe, a monster universe that, you know, it's something that we actually do want to see. Like, we never really wanted to see that dark universe, but if you tell me there's a whole Quiet Place universe, I am down, man. This feels like season 2 of an ongoing series, you know, better than Stranger Things, and I can't wait, and I hope there is a Quiet Place Part 3, because much like the first one, the second one's gonna leave you going, what happens next? Okay, so you did this, you did that, what's the next chapter gonna be? There is so much more story. If they keep making it like this, you can make like 5 movies. It never overinflates, it never overstays its welcome, it's just fun. The entire cast, not a single bad actor in the bunch, which is a rarity. John Krasinski has a Hitchcockian flavor with his directing. I think this is his second movie. It's insane that he's this good. And yeah, and it's heartfelt. These movies are so heartfelt. They don't talk about that too much. They always talk about like the horror and how good it is, but they don't really admit how heartfelt these movies really are. Because at the core, it's about hope. It's about family. It's about pushing forward. And you know what? We're in a strange time in this world right now, in this post-pandemic, almost post-pandemic kind of world, and I think it's going to resonate with a lot of people. I would highly recommend it. I got a chance to see an early screener on a Monday before it comes out on Friday, and I'm going to go see it again this weekend with my girlfriend and see it again, just because I really, really enjoyed it. I can't wait to talk spoilers. Yeah, it's, you know, miles beyond Walking Dead. I would say it matches the first The Last of Us game. And yeah, you know, just a beautiful damn movie. I really enjoyed it. Highly recommend it. I'm gonna give it an A minus. The 93% on Rotten Tomatoes is correct. It is immersive. It is captivating. A few jump scares might be my only critique. Could have pulled one out. And yeah, and I love how the trailers didn't give much away. The trailers that I've seen for this movie is probably only showed maybe, I don't know, the first 20, 30 minutes tops. I think it's a tight 90-minute movie. But yeah, I enjoyed the hell out of it. As you know, I do wish they explored certain aspects, that they kind of teed off in the trailers. You know, because we see Emily Blunt with the baby, the whole bit. But this is a chapter, man. This is chapter 2. This is volume 2. And they're not done. If they're done, they're leaving way too much money on the table. So, Quiet Place 3, make it happen. This is like your Empire Strikes Back. This is a great chapter 2. I can't imagine anybody being like, this was awful. It was so much fun, guys. Thrilling, heartfelt, fun. Great to be back in the movies. And thank you to Allied for inviting me to A Quiet Place 2. I had a great time. I can't think of a better movie to go back to the movies. I saw it in Dolby surround sound, giant screen, when the listeners, when the creatures jump in and they're pounding their fists into the ground when they're walking, all the seats around me were just like vibrating, and I'm like, oh man, really pulled me in, really enjoyed it. Top notch. Probably the best movie I've seen this year. And, I love a good Twilight Zone. I love a good horror story, and you whip in a little bit of emotionality with those characters, make them really endearing, and really have the actors just really bring their A game. And yeah, I want more. I want more. But the only thing I could do for more right now is go see part 2 again this weekend, and I would highly recommend it. I'm going to give it an A+. Superb film, captivating. And, I wouldn't even compare it to part 1, because if you told me that they filmed 1 and 2 back to back when they made part 1 and they just didn't release it, I would believe you. This feels like the second half that never got released. It doesn't feel like they had to recreate anything. They didn't miss a beat, just picking up right where they left off, and it feels like the same movie, but a little bit more grander, bigger scale, bigger things going on. And yeah, that's my opinion. That's my hot take. And yes, highly recommend it. Great seeing Cillian Murphy, one of my favorite actors. He's in all those Christopher Nolan movies. He's in 28 Days Later, so he fits in really well. And he really was great to see. I always feel bad for that guy, and I can't remember his name. He's the star of Blood Diamond. He was the guy who had the diamond. He's also the guy who says "who" to Peter Quill in Guardians of the Galaxy. I think it's like Damon Houston or something like that. I'm butchering his name. But he's underrated as well. He's not in it a lot, but he does a pretty decent job. And yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna blow my lights in my car. I'm gonna kill my battery if I talk about this any longer. But I really enjoyed it. I'm gonna mull it over a little bit. But yeah, thanks for the invite, guys. It was great. John Burns, Burns Reviews, out.